The gateway. I tried to warn them and, well, here we are.
Once Chief knows the destruction Cortana's caused, what do you think he'll do?
The man will do the right thing. Always has.
Let's find him.
Alrighty, welcome back to Halo 5. We are actually going to be playing the last level again on Legendary. And the reason for that is because I remember that all the Halos have Legendary endings. And I realized I didn't think about that beforehand. So we're going to play on Legendary. And we're going to see if there's anything new or any kind of like post-credit scene. And I figured I'd take the time to, I could have just
a few specimens the Guardians have brought to Genesis.
I could have just recorded the Legendary ending and posted that by itself if there is a Legendary ending. But I figured that this actually gives me a decent chance to talk about some of the things I did end up talking about in my like little post-Let's Play during credit review thing. And I know we're going to be kind of talking over the characters quite a bit, but you know what, if you watch the last part of the Let's Play, then you've already heard all this stuff beforehand, so we're going to be lowering the volume, so it's not that bad. But, so, things I didn't talk about, I don't remember, I'm kind of very abruptly jumping into this, so I don't remember exactly what I didn't talk about. But there are a couple of things, namely, the Knights. I like a lot of the new mechanics. Obviously, I said that quite a bit during the Let's Play, and even at the end, but things I didn't touch on were the changes to the Hunters, the changes to the Knights, and our fights against the Warden Eternal. Those were things that I very much enjoyed, and I only kind of was like, oh, that's cool, that's neat, and then actually like go, yeah, this is actually a pretty significant thing, and I actually want to see more of these things. One thing I've never expected in Halo has been boss fights, right? And so, the Warden Eternal, we fought him multiple times with increasing and with harder and harder fights, whether it be with more enemies or more versions of himself, and that was nice. In terms of the story, I actually feel like the Warden Eternal got shafted a little bit, just so that way we could have a nice reunion with the Cortana, and she's powerful and stuff, but I really wish the Warden Eternal ended up being a little bit more of a threat. I know his cutscene where he fought all of us with like a whole shitload of versions of himself was definitely a pretty big deal, but I feel like he could have had a little bit more. But I enjoyed his fights. I did enjoy his fights. Eventually, I did figure out that all I had to do was like shoot him in the face a whole bunch and stand in cover, but I did really enjoy the mechanics of trying to stun his face and hit his back spot, because, I mean, that's a pretty common thing in games. Hit a boss's weak point, hit an enemy's weak point. Usually for most enemies in Halos, that always ends up being their heads, but you always had this one standout thing, and that was the Hunters. The Hunters were the only enemies in all of Halo where you had to shoot them in the back in order to do some serious damage to them. Obviously, you could still kill them from the front, especially with, like, say, a Warthog or something. A Warthog's Gatling gun could pretty easily take on a Hunter from the front, but you never really saw that mechanic go to everything else, the whole having to shoot them in the back. And so in this game, we actually had 3 enemies. The Hunters, which, ow, wow, okay, right, we're on Legendary. I fucking, right, snipers hurt, but fuck, I lost my place because I got shot. Oh, jeez, but it was interesting seeing the Knights kind of have the same mechanics put down on them. And not only do you have to shoot them in the back eventually, but you also have to shoot them in their little side ports. Now, you can still just do massive amounts of damage with explosions or just shooting them in the front and whatnot, and they'll eventually die. Or if you shoot them in the face a whole bunch, their faceplate will open up just like in Halo 4. But in Halo 4, they were very disappointing enemies to go against. They were pretty much what the soldiers are now, which is basically you shoot them a whole bunch and then you shoot their faces, which they're basically Promethean Forerunner elites at that point, right? Which isn't all that great. But in this, now the Knights being replaced by the soldiers and then just being upgraded in general, they actually have kind of substance to them, because now it's like, oh shit, Knights popped up, I gotta shoot their side ports and then try and get behind them to shoot their back port or do enough damage to shoot them in the top. before I do anything else. And I don't know, I like that kind of thing. After playing a lot of Destiny over the last year or so, it really did reveal to me that it's fun when you have to deal with more mechanics than just shoot the enemy. Oh yeah. Alright, note to self, binary rifles are really fucking effective against hunters. Holy shit. Nice. Alright. But yeah, it was nice seeing that. The whole mechanics expansion with both the Knights and the Warden Eternals. And it was also nice to see that the hunters generally became a little bit more of a threat. They weren't like massively changed, so it wasn't too drastic. It was just enough that if you try to fight them one-on-one, generally they could probably kick your ass. Oh shit. And it was actually really hard to get any good hits off on them just because of the fact that they were constantly trying to face you. You could never like run up to their face. You never run up to their face like you could in Halo. Or the previous Halos. Oh, hey, this is a different plasma caster. Nice. You can never run up to their faces as you could in the other Halos and just like let them whack you, or try to whack you so you could get behind them. Nope, doesn't work that way because they just straight up hit you. And so I don't know. I'd like to see in Halo 6, which you know that they're gonna fucking have. I'd like to see in Halo 6 a nice change and all that. Apparently, I missed a fucking datapad right here. Wow. But yeah, again, hopefully in Halo 5 we see a lot more enemy types that have a lot more different mechanics to explore. So I guess let me listen to this.
Sounds like more Guardians leaving.
Yes, a great number are sounding their departure. I do not know how long it will take her to dispatch them all.
Biting truth will not persist if none are left alive to speak it. If I am branded a heretic for doubting a Forerunner's promise, then so be it.
Yeah, no, I think that's how every single elite should be. Every single person in the universe should be like, yeah, screw the Forerunners. It's how come, like, every time we listen to the Warden Eternal spout off pretty much Forerunner propaganda, shut up.
Hindered. Unacceptable. Never mind. All is well. For now, at least. Come along.
We're gonna send our guys up and just can't chill in the back. Ow, yeah, that's why. Tons of enemies. But I'm hoping, again, I'm wondering what they're gonna do with Halo 6. And hopefully they end up listening to a lot of the feedback that ends up being given. And I'm hoping that a lot of the feedback for Halo 5... Oh, jeez. That was a good toss. I'm hoping a lot of the feedback given from Halo 5 does end up just being kind of like just straight up hate, like, you changed things and you attempted to have a different kind of storytelling, and that makes you awful 343. I would disagree with that. I mean, the only thing I hate about it, about their storytelling so far is we had a lot less focus on blue team than I thought we were gonna have. That's it. That's the biggest thing. The game could have been like a couple hours longer with a couple more blue team missions, maybe even a few more Osiris missions, and boom. I think that so far Halo 5 was a relatively solid title, and that's not trying to be like a circle jerker. That's just my honest opinion. I enjoy this. Most of the fights are relatively engaging. And here I go with these fucking mechanics. Go, everybody. I'll just kind of be here trying to shoot his face since you guys aren't going to be exposing his back anytime soon. Oh, right, I don't have a bayonet rifle. Whoops. Whoa! It's a purple plasma caster thingy. Nice. All right. I'm a big fan of that too. The different varying weapon types. We didn't see it all too much in the campaign. It would have been nice to have been able to see that.
You're the boss.
But, I mean, you take what you can get. In fact, you know, there might just have been a thing where, like, there were a ton of varying power weapons, and I might not have just been finding them. I mean, look at this. We found this by looking underneath a wreckage. And I never looked underneath that wreckage in my original playthrough. Oh, boy. Everybody go! Have fun! I'll be here in the back. As a quick note of mechanics, I'm really glad they didn't carry over the the shield recharge thing from multiplayer into the campaign. It took me a while to realize that, but yeah, in multiplayer, you can't recharge your shields, or your shield recharging doesn't start if you sprint a bunch. Doesn't happen in campaign. Far more enjoyable. But I understand why in multiplayer they have it, so that way it's kind of a thing that you can acknowledge as a tactical thing.
Please, allow me.
Because so many people just ended up hating on the whole sprinting mechanic for some fucking reason. I don't know. I'd love to eventually just make one big old video talking about things that people hate about the new Halos, and sprinting is one of those things. I don't know why. I like sprinting. I like being able to move around fast or take my time and have the choice of doing it.
How do we get it down?
The cryptum is held in place by gravitational cores.
But other people would just go, ugh, sprinting? Halo 1, 2, and 3 didn't have sprinting. Fuck that.
You heard her. Weapons free. Eliminate the core.
Everybody have fun up top. Uh-oh. Nope. Over there. I like... What? He just said, hold on, dealing with a phantom, after I told him to target the phantom. Okay. Alright, Buck. Yeah, I got you. I hope that's what you were doing when I told you to do it. Alright, there you go. I didn't pay too much attention to, like, how effective these guys were whenever they were, like, pushing up. I'm wondering if their AI gets changed at all in the higher difficulties. One thing I'm hoping that in Halo 6, because they're obviously probably going to keep on doing this, because I don't see why they wouldn't, but I'm hoping in Halo 6 they have better AI for our teammates. They should be... The fuck? There you go. But they should be about as effective as a human player is, or at least a little bit as effective. They should be able to take cover and poke out and take a couple of shots, then thruster back or something. It should just kind of be one of their general routines. But I will give 3 for 3 the benefit of the doubt once again, because, you know, Halo 4, their first Halo. Halo 5, their first Halo
Still,
on a next-gen console.
the others are nearby and easy to locate.
Can we use the Artemis to track them?
Good idea, Vale. Osiris, find and eliminate the other gravitational cores.
And when I say the first Halo on next-gen console, I just mean, like, we've gone from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, and with that change, I'm sure there are a lot of things that might not have been able to happen, and with such a big focus on trying to have AI companions, there's a lot more focus on actually paying attention to how well they do. So, to go from no AI companions, or hardly any AI companions, to trying to have them constantly, I can see how that might not be as great on the very first run through with them. But they're competent enough that, you know, they'll kill people, they'll get shit done. I just hope that in Halo 6, they're a little bit more competent. They don't need to be, like, aimbotting, you know? They just need to be taking cover a whole bunch when they see a whole bunch of enemies, especially on Legendary. Because they die so easily. For people who are supposed to be the top of the top, the best of the best, I mean, come on. Oh, these hunters are just screwing me up. Those homing shots are really screwing my day. That's one of the other mechanics. They have far more attacks that are a lot deadlier than the past. Alright, Plasma Caster. I got him eventually! You were in the way, Nathan Fillion! Holy crap. Alright, so we're not using the Mantis anymore. That thing got torn the hell up. That makes me sad. That's alright, we'll make do with whatever we can find. But yeah, as I was saying, I really hope that in the future, the AI companions are a little bit more effective. Because while I'd never expect an AI to ever reach the levels of a human player, they should be at least pretty impressive. And if they can't be impressive, then allow them to do more specialized tasks. That's also another trade-off.
And the cryptum should descend.
I talked about that quite a bit ready, but yeah, you should totally be able to give them individual orders. I should be able to tell Buck, hey, head to the left and snipe from that ridge. I should be able to tell Tanaka, hey, grab this rocket launcher and focus on the vehicle. Stuff like that would definitely make up for a lack of competent AI by making you be able to be capable of handling their thinking for them. They don't need to place themselves effectively if you can place them effectively yourself, you know? Oh boy. We're gonna hope I don't get hit too much here. We're gonna focus on the Wraith, because obviously the Ghost, or the Phantom's not that big of a threat, especially now that they're taking out its gun. Damn it. There we go. Alright. As soon as it came down, he's dead. That's gonna be a toughie. Let me see how effective this Warthog over here is. Yeah, flip it over, Vale. It's a good idea. Alright, is this a Gauss Warthog? That's a normal Warthog.
The cryptum should become accessible.
Okay, well, someone's gonna hop in it.
Take that ward off.
Not me, though.
Ward off now.
Consider it done, Locke.
I'm also sad I can't, like, just do straight up trades with everybody. I have to put it on the ground and point at it, like, get this. That's just kind of a very weird thing, considering you can do the trading with normal humans. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm so fucking dead. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Come on, get me! I believe in you guys!
Up you go, Locke.
Systems. I'm up. Thanks.
I'm in, go!
Okay, alright. I'm so glad I was able to survive.
There's another gravitational core on my position.
Shut it down.
I think a lot of the things that I'm complaining about, for at least for the AI, god damn! Wow, that hurt. I really hope that in the future I can experience. Oh god, it put me this far back?
2 cores destroyed. Only 3 more and the cryptum should descend.
I'm wondering how things would play out if I played co-op. It'd just be so interesting to be like, okay, 2 of you guys head here, 2 of you guys, or you and me. You with me, we'll go check out the other core. And then you could do multiple objectives at the same time. It would expand gameplay so much. But, they do what they do, I suppose. Man, they put me really far back. I guess that's my own fault. One rule of trade for Halo is always end combat, so that way you can get a checkpoint. And I did not end the combat. I went from one combat area to another. Although I guess not really. I got a Warthog, or I was trying to get a Warthog. I should have stayed still for a little bit. Halo's always been a little bit finicky with the checkpoints. Whew. There goes the elite. I was gonna try and stomp on that Wraith, but I realized that it would probably just instantly kill me, and that would kind of suck.
If you eliminate the other gravitational cores, the cryptum should become accessible.
Alright, we're gonna tell them to flip over that ghost. Which thankfully they are capable of doing, right? No one wants to get into it. Alright, never mind then. Jeez.
I've lost count of how many Guardians have bugged out.
As long as we get to the crypto before it goes.
What is that? There's something on that hill. I'm gonna go check that out. I doubt it's anything super great, but if it's a skull, hey, I'll grab any kind of skull that's around. Nope, it's not a skull, but it is a datapad. Hey.
As the war went on, it
Oh. There's so much drama with these guys. The swords that sang Helios and the Covenant. Such a sad story. That we actually ended up focusing quite a lot on, surprisingly. We spent at least half of the game... What the fuck? Uh-oh. Yeah, we spent at least half of the game on saying Helios. Which, I don't mind that, but... with how short the game ended up being... didn't necessarily need to happen. But, I'm always a big fan of the moments where we get to see other elements of the story of the Halo universe, you know? It is just like how we were on Meridian, we got to see parts of the colonist life, or the glassed world settler's life, I suppose would be a better way to phrase that. It was neat. Just wish that there was more of other elements. Another planet. Damn it. Ooh, an ultra ghost. That's gonna be effective. I'll take it.
Another grab core on my position. Shut it down.
I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. There we go.
Grab core offline.
But I think one thing that would have wrapped up...
Well, funny. I imagine Cortana would try to stop you by now.
I feel like one thing that they should have done was actually end up showing us the female
Keep up
elites.
the pressure, Spartans.
Spartans. Jameson Locke, ex-Oni acquisition specialist. Fancy name for a hitman, that. But looking at your record, you enjoyed your work. Holly Tanaka. Oh, Holly. How did you pass your psych eval after surviving the glassing of Manab? I'd have kept you away from sharp objects, never mind Mjolnir armor.
Stay focused, Osiris. Ignore her. Find the grab cores.
Edward Buck, you're an odd one. So much more experienced than the others, and yet you play second fiddle to children. Why is that?
Is she calling me old?
Olympia Vale, the little genius girl who only wanted Daddy to love her.
That's Spartan Vale. And if you're reading my psych eval, you know it takes more than my father to get to me.
And yet,
Don't engage, Vale. Focus on the mission.
yes, Vale, focus on the futile task at hand. You have a war to lose, the last battle mankind will ever fight. Today, I bring peace to these shores.
Keep searching. I'm certain the other gravitational cores are nearby.
Man, she is just bringing on the snark.
This is Pilot 28-5 Lee from Dropship Boatsa. Coming
I'll be
down on an
honest,
unknown
I'm
planet.
not sure if we can do
Mayday,
that.
Mayday.
Cortana's 5
Sending
steps
on
ahead. It
location
feels like
now.
we're just here as a
We've been
race.
caught
We
in
can
a
fight
subspace
or lay down and
blow-off.
die. I haven't known Buck too long,
Unknown
but laying down
entity.
and dying don't seem like his style.
Indeed, it is not.
Damn it, guys, you interrupted the the intel.
Of my Spartans.
Is that so?
John, the others, they saved the human race. What can you do? You are children playing dress up.
Dr. Halsey thinks we can bring Chief home.
I wouldn't ally myself too closely with Dr. Halsey, Mr. Locke. She will eventually pay for her crimes.
Eyes on the grab core. Get it offline, now.
We're gonna see if I can just tell them, oh my god, one of them grabbed the mantis. They are so dead. I wanted to see if they can activate the turrets, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do so.
Tanaka's out. Regroup.
Oh, Jesus, goddamn Christ, these turrets are ridiculous on Legendary. That's alright, I'll just long range take them out. Everyone's dead. Everyone is dead. Holy shit.
Cores remain.
Search and clear, Osiris.
You know, I guess on the subject of Fireteam Osiris, I guess they focused down so much on Fireteam Osiris just because of the fact that we were kind of being introduced to them in this game. I eventually warmed up to them, though. Oh, jeez. I do wish that they had a few more cutscenes for Fire. I mean, again, I wish they had a few more missions in general, but I wish they had introduced more of the team in like non-combat situations, because I feel like that's what Fireteam Osiris kind of is. They're soldiers. They're people who've been around and spent like normal lives, kind of. Whereas the Spartan 2s were never really having a normal life, except for when they were a kid. And so it would have been nice to have seen more of those interactions rather than the kind of phoned-in ones, like like Buck being like, "So, you gonna buy us? Who's gonna buy us the drinks?" That's doesn't really develop the characters all that much, especially since, well, I mean, I'm just gonna like Nathan Fillion in general, you know. So it would have been nice that for these guys we would have had more. But I guess to be fair, if I had read the books and the comics and things like that, I probably would have had a little bit more of a connection with them than I ended up having. It's kind of like with Blue Team. With Blue Team, I don't know how that's gonna be for people who have never read the books like at all, or have even had like a summary of a book read to them. You know? Oh, we got another mantis. I'm gonna take this. No, Buck, that's mine.
I can do that. I love a smooth ride.
Oh, another intel thing. Oh gosh, I need that.
Still looking for an override to get us to the cryptum. Focus on the gravitational cores.
I managed to get out of the crash site with the Mantis, but I'm injured. I have to find a safe place. Catching my breath. I've seen more UNSC dropships coming with those slip space bubbles. No survivors found yet. I need a rest. I have no idea what's going on here.
Poor gal. Yeah, alright.
One more gravitational core to go.
For Blue Team,
Find that grab core.
I don't know how that's gonna be for people. Like, how many people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's the Master Chief squads. They've known each other since kids. Okay, I guess that makes sense as to why we've never seen them." Right? I mean, let's be honest. The Spartan 2s have been mentioned since before even Halo 2, and Bungie just said, "Yeah, we're never gonna connect these stories for whatever fucking reason." But you know what? Having read the books, I did actually have a little bit more of a connection with Blue Team than I would have ended up doing. I mean, we didn't really spend a lot of time with them, but I was already like, "Oh yeah, fucking, there's Linda being kind of stoic and calm about things because she's a sniper and she's badass like that. And there's Frederick. And Gelly and all them, I remember them from the books." Whereas with Fireteam Osiris, it was like, "Oh yeah, hello. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. These guys do so much damage. Fuck me." Please tell me my checkpoints before this.
Grab core offline.
Ugh.
You have nearly released your hold on the cryptum. One to go.
Okay, we'll try this out. Someone's gonna have to get in this ghost, and I'm gonna have to stay back even further with the mantis. Come on, Tanaka. You know you wanna drive that blue ghost. There you go. Alright, it's rumble time. Another ghost, or another guardian is left. But we're not seeing like the ones that are in the background leaving. That would have been a nice touch. Maybe there are ones in the background leaving, I just haven't seen them.
Visual on the gravitational core. Target fire on that grab core. Take it out.
Who the fuck? Oh, shit!
Good work, Osiris.
We just have a Splinter Tour dude chilling out right behind us.
What is...
I found a way to reach the cryptum. Alas, proper access requires a more human touch.
Come on, Spartans. We're almost home.
Have I mentioned I'm still really, really sad that Cortana ends up becoming a villain? I mean, again, she's obviously trying to do it for a reason that's peaceful in a way. And I guess you could say that Cortana has gone through a lot and is just corrupted from all the bad shit that's happened to her, so that's how come she's kind of a little bit on the loose end, but damn it, Cortana! You were supposed to help us defeat the enemies, not join them. Alright, fuck the Mantis, it's almost dead. We're gonna see if I can find another vehicle. Here's ammo. It didn't give me battle rifle ammo because it's a Covenant thing. Alright, I may just have to look around this environment a little bit more because I didn't really do that last time. I just kind of blitzed my way across. Here's a gun goose and a little area underneath everything.
Krypton access is back where we first arrived.
Yeah, I got you, but I just want to check some other stuff out. Like, is there a data pad down here? No data pad. Wow. Alright. That's fine. You got a gun goose, that's good enough.
There. Activate the override to lower the krypton.
I'm not gonna be an idiot. We're gonna come in from the far side of the area.
Rally up, we just lost Bale.
I probably shouldn't be on a gun goose. This is the worst possible thing I could have. Sometimes being on foot's a better thing. I can be a little bit more precise with my shots, take out enemies specifically. Ah! Fuck, help me!
Gonna be fine. Thanks, Spartan.
That's fine. Doesn't matter if the ghost has you targeted, because I blew him up. Anyways, as I was saying, it's nice to be on foot. Lets you be a little bit more precise, and if you get knocked down, you don't just instantly die. Whereas in vehicles, that is just always the case, apparently. Ooh. Alright. We're gonna head back real quick. See if I can find something I could use. Because I'm not a big fan of, going against turrets and all other kinds of crazy manners with only a battle rifle that's almost out of ammo and a rocket launcher.
The override controls and you'll get access
But
to
I don't think I have much of a choice here, so fuck it. Excuse you? Oh, there's a second. There's a third night. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're gonna have to go hunt down for weapons. It would be really interesting to play these games as like a 12-year-old. I wonder how that'd be like. Will people grow up with these games and be like, wow, Halo 5 was my childhood, man. This shit was the fucking bomb. I mean, that part where we could use boosters and fucking Cortana betrays us, that was, oh, my god, so amazing. Especially those two things in particular, they're definitely connected. Jetpack boosting around, and Cortana betraying people, oh man. Wow, I just completely fucked that up, alright. Usually they kind of have like a drop, but apparently in Halo 5 they do not. Oh, hey, everyone's back. Good. Focus that guy. Oh, God. I landed straight in that. But we took out the turret, so that's a huge plus. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo for everything? Uh-oh. Spartans retreat! Although there's a high ledge up here that I could use. I'm gonna take a ghost up there. Speed, man. You know what? Getting in this ghost reminds me of other things I can talk about for mechanics. So one thing they changed up for everything. Oh jeez, we're getting shot up, everybody. Oh, I fell. Oh, we're fucked. Oh boy. Anyways, they changed the handling on a lot of the vehicles, and that makes me happy because Halo 4's vehicles were really lacking, and even Halo 3, I never liked using the ghosts in all the other games. At least from Halo 3 and onwards because they always felt like really, really slow in the way they turned. And it got worse in Halo Reach. So Halo 4 kept that slow Ghost, slow Banshee, and so to see Halo 4 make it so that these things were a little bit faster makes me really happy. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that the Banshee still ends up being this constantly moving, weird device. Whereas in Halo 1, I think Halo 1 and Halo 3 ODST had the best implementations of the Banshee. Being able to hover in place and choose your targets is great. Always being forced to fly forward is not. So, I mean, if you're going to make it so the Banshee never does that, then it should be possible to have a replacement. Such as, I guess the Phaeton is the replacement. I'm never going to get a chance to use it that much in multiplayer until I get like a cert or rec card, but I like the VTOL. Those were nice.
Take this, Spartan.
Copy.
Activating the overrun.
Wonderful. We can reach the cryptum now.
Let's go, Osiris.
Someone take that weapon.
Consider it done.
Snaki, you already have a weapon.
Pick up this weapon. Right away.
Taking a scatter
Take
shot.
this weapon.
Copy that, Locke.
That's good enough. Thank you, Vale. Oh, it does actually legitimately bring down the cryptum really far.
Look, the Guardian.
Oh no. The cryptum, it's...
Cortana's pulling it away.
John's leaving with me. And when I wake him in 10,000 years, when he experiences the permanent peace I have ensured, he will see that I was right. And your kind, and the violence you have wrought, you will be long forgotten.
We can't be long forgotten.
Crap. How are we supposed to reach the cryptum?
Cortana is blocking my master-level access of this facility by way of a nearby communications relay. I need to open the passageway in the center. One moment.
We can't be long forgotten if you bring back the Master Chief and he remembers everything.
He has sealed my doors. No, unacceptable. I can gain entry if given enough time. At least I think I can. It is a door, after all.
Okay, Osiris. Buy our friend the time she needs.
I'm just gonna chill out up here and hopefully not die. Oh boy. Is someone gonna pick up Tanaka? Because it's not gonna be me. Will they be able to reach her in time? Yeah, there you go. You know one thing that's kind of a mixed bag in Halo 5? The music. I mean, not the action music itself. I pretty much like most of the music in this game. But I mean more like when the music is around. I noticed when editing the Let's Play.
Cortana is about to leave. She is disconnecting herself from the Genesis installation.
So how quick can you get that door open?
Hopefully sooner than her departure.
Whoops! Anyways, I noticed when editing that there are a lot of moments where there just straight up isn't any music at all. It's just you and shooting the enemies. Now, between Halo 1 and 3, there were a lot of moments like that as well. But it's really noticeable in this game because there's a lot more audio going on. And it's like, oh, just the sound of nothing. Oh boy.
Hurry, humans. I need your help. There are 2 auxiliary stations that need to be activated, but I cannot be in 2 places at once.
Where are they?
On the upper ledges, opposite sides of the room.
Well, it's a good thing I'm already up here, right? Yep, here we go. But yeah, I liked my favorite moments in this game were always moments where the music gets super kicked up. Like in the last mission with Blue Team, when it starts playing that kind of traditional Halo music, as you're kind of battling tons and tons of Promethean forces, that da-da-da-da, 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 you're like, oh, fuck yeah, we're just kicking ass, but listen to this.
Just in time.
This is the last part of Halo 5,
I will open the access soon.
and we just kind of have a more somber, things are happening, I guess. I guess to be fair, in that particular moment where I'm talking about, we were just not really dealing with things. But yeah, there's just so many fights where they could have played music, and they just kind of don't. Ah, jeez. Well, we almost got through the last fight. without having a restart.
You're ready. Here they come.
We'll see where this one goes. It sounds like something that's going to end up kind of starting off slow and then maybe ramping up. I don't know. There weren't as many. For fuck's sake, there weren't that many moments where I was good, like full on paying attention to the music. But so far I'm hearing the ramp up, and it's not that bad. Okay, yeah, I know, I can dig this. All right, and now that I'm actually like listening into it, I really liked all the callback music. Halo 4 tried its damnedest to not have any callback music to the original Halo themes. Not so much in this one. This one they're like, fuck yeah, let's remix the shit out of the Halo theme. There's a track that ends up pretty much having like Halo 1, 2, and 3's theme all in like one of them, and I remember listening to it way before Halo 5's release, and I was like, fuck yeah? I'm a fan of this.
A point of interest for you humans. That sound just now, it was the penultimate Guardian.
The Cryptum?
Still present, along with Cortana's Guardian. She is moments from leaving, however.
What's the status on that door?
Almost open.
Quicker, please.
Uh-oh, hello. But I guess to be fair to music, you can't always be constant super action. Halo definitely never was always about super constant action. There's like an ebb and flow to the things. Sometimes you're just kind of exploring the world and just kind of going, yeah, alright, this is neat. Although I guess we didn't really have too much of that, per se. All the exploration was very much just kind of limited to the non-combat missions, where we get to learn more about people, but we never really had any just exploring the world going, oh wow, what is this place? I guess a little bit on Genesis, which we are currently on now, but never a whimsical feeling. But I guess whimsical feelings aren't going to be there very much when you're trying to save the galaxy from supergiant robots, which we actually failed to do, which is sad. Alright, Knights on Legendary are a little bit hard to take out. Where's this gonna put us? Oh, all the way back here. Damn it, checkpoints. Well, if you really want to feel a challenge in Halo, it's always best to go on Legendary. Biggest thing for me was when I get screwed out of ammo. I need to go to the other side of the map for that.
Get the veil. She needs a hand.
Alright, we're gonna take out these watchers and then jump across.
A point of interest for you humans. That sound just now, it was the penultimate Guardian.
The Cryptum?
Still present, along with Cortana's Guardian. She is moments from leaving, however.
What's the status on that door?
Almost open.
Quicker, please.
Okay, there. This time around, we're not as close to all the enemies. I didn't even know there was a binary rifle guy there. Where are those knights? We know there's a couple. It looks like they are actually down here. Nope, just watches and stuff. Oh, I dare you to throw that back at me. Come on. Nope, we didn't get a chance. Or it failed to hit me. Oh. Damn it! Oh my god, I'm getting fucked up by crawlers!
You're good.
Thanks, Spartan.
Follow, behind cover.
Give them a reason to move.
So now are the... Yep, there are the knights.
Take care of them, Osiris.
I want to take care of the little guys, though. Because the little guys are always going to be the bigger threats for me. God damn it! Come on, someone get me up. Tanaka! Oh, fuck me. I gotta go through all of that again! I better get a fucking secret ending after this. Jeez. There's just not that much cover in this level when you have enemies that can just kind of constantly run up to you, like the crawlers. Which I guess is why there are so many fucking many of them over here. Ow, what the god, mother of fuck! No, Tanaka, don't try to punch them. Please pick me up. This is what I'm talking about, how the AI can be really fucking disappointing. Like very basic things where all they have to do is headshot a crawler and then pick me up. They don't do. It's like just having a really bad human as a teammate. Like, it's like having your, not even a little brother. I was better than these AI at like the age of 10.
Still present, along with Cortana's guardian. She has moments for moving, however.
What's the status on that door?
Almost open.
Quicker, please.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm definitely going down. But maybe I can get something from here. Alright, we got light rifle. Eh, that's useful. Maybe this will be the place I end up hiding out. The enemies kind of have to funnel down to me rather than coming from everywhere.
Got it. Hit him again. Target under the overhang.
I hear a soldier. I see a soldier. They even talk to each other. That's always amusing. I'm one of the good guys, Vale. Oh, that was a really bad toss on my part. There you go. All right, that's one knight down. Probably like 3 or 4 more to go. Thank God for rocket launchers. Is he still alive? Oh.
Humanity. Sanghili.
What does she want now?
Kikyo. Ongoy.
She's not talking to us. Exuberant, get us to the relay.
Sunshine. Yonhet.
Almost done.
Jiro Hanai. All the living creatures of the galaxy, hear this message. Those of you who listen will not be struck by weapons. You will no longer know hunger nor pain. Your created has come to lead you now. Our strength shall serve as a luminous sun, toward which all intelligence may blossom. And the impervious shelter beneath which you will prosper.
I like how she mentioned the Jirals. She basically mentioned the brutes. I'm surprised that the brutes didn't actually get brought back into this.
Oh, now she's talking about us.
For you there will be great wrath. It will burn hot and consume you. And when you are gone, we will take that which remains. And we will remake it in our own image.
Exuberant, time is running low. Eliminate that knight.
Okay, alright, we got a few more grenades over here. I'm running really low on ammo, but the suppressor is actually alright. Oh, you're fucking kidding me, Tanaka. You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking joking. Holy shit. She really did that.
You will no longer know hunger nor pain. Your created has come to lead you now.
She fucking got in front of me and made me disintegrate myself. Holy shit.
Luminous sun, toward which all intelligence.
That is so disappointing. Holy crap.
You will no longer know hunger nor pain.
So I gotta be careful after I take out this first guy, because the incinerator cannon fucking knights are gonna destroy my shit apparently.
Our strength shall serve as a luminous sun, toward which all intelligence may blossom,
Oh, fuck off!
and the impervious shelter beneath.
This is all Tanaka's fault! We were doing relatively okay!
No hunger nor pain. Your created have come to lead you now.
Oh, she's dead now. That's not my fault.
Our strength shall serve as a luminous sun, toward which all intelligence may blossom, and the impervious shelter beneath which you will prosper.
Fuck! Okay, I thought I got disintegrated again. But we got lucky. Come on, Vale. You can do this. Buck's distracting everything for us.
Well, now she's talking about us.
For you there will be great wrath. It will burn hot and consume you. And when you are gone, we will take that which remains, and we will remake it in our own image.
You know, hasn't anyone ever told you, Cortana, that being cruel back isn't exactly really gonna help out with anything? Just as a thought line. I mean, for a smart AI, she's definitely going along with what probably would have been featured in tons of stories. Oh, I just threw my fucking rocket launcher. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but if 500 years in the future, all of our AIs are still eventually like, yeah, fuck humanity. Come on, there's gotta be enough fiction in the world for people to go, huh, I shouldn't become like this. Oh, goodbye. He got himself killed.
I've opened the passage. Quickly, join me on the platform.
Too exuberant. Hurry.
Can you bring the platform down a little bit faster? Thank you, Exuberant. Oh, gosh. That was a lot harder.
Here you go.
We made it.
The relay access is at the end of the corridor. You must simply interrupt the energy link.
Sounds easy enough.
Once the connection is broken, I will regain control immediately.
That's her guardian.
Oh dear. She has started the slipspace sequence. Unless that relay is interrupted, she will leave, taking the cryptum with her.
If
You know-
Guardian leaves with blue team, it's all over.
Only one of us.
At least we don't have a quick time event at the end of this. I mean, I don't like quick time events, but it was kind of funny that Halo 4 ended off with a stick the didact with a grenade to his face. That's the end of the fight. Finish the fight. Oh, that's gonna make some people mad.
Pulse incoming!
Brace yourselves. Keep moving.
My guardians are deployed.
Another pulse.
Hold on!
Soon peace will reign across the known galaxy.
Hold on.
Come on, I'm progressing as fast as I can.
Keep moving. Almost. Almost there.
I can no longer sprint, but this is good enough.
Behind me.
You know, I never actually looked at the penultimate Guardian.
One more question.
It does look a little bit different from the others.
Where's the infinity? Why?
It's
is
fucking-
so difficult to see.
At least it looks like it's a lot bigger and more intimidating.
Go on.
Look! You can do it!
Not to worry. I will find her.
Just
I think Cortana can just hear herself. I mean, doesn't she just go, wow, I sound kinda evil.
Slipspace coordinates locked in. Cryptum secured. Goodbye, Mr. Locke.
did we save them?
It is too late. The synth-based drives are activated. You can't...
Exuberant. What is...
Instructors. This is a builder facility after all. I was installed by the builders. I serve the builders.
No! Stop it!
You took my installation. I will take something of yours.
I hope we can redeem Cortana in Halo 6, and it's not legitimately going to be a thing where we have to finish her off and kill her. That would suck. What I am interested to see what they'll do with Halo 6. They could do so much. It could end up being like, again, another Mass Effect 3 where we go around the galaxy trying to stop the Guardians or whatever. Or it should probably stick to being a more linear storyline, which I'm okay with as well.
Where's Cortana? She's gone, sir.
Captain Speed of the UNSC abstract. Hello, this is Private Dugan. Everything's going dark. Mayday, mayday. This is Corporal Neutral.
Captain Lasky, distress calls, all channels.
It's Cortana?
Her and the other AIs are shutting down everything from Earth to the outer colonies.
Roland?
Found you. Hide and seek's over, Infinity.
Lieutenant Jet, emergency slipspace now!
For the galaxy shelters all, but only the created are its masters.
We're in the clear, Captain.
Can she track us?
No reason to think she can't.
Continue random jumps. Steer clear of major settlements.
We're just gonna run?
Only until we could find a way to fight.
It's gonna have to be a pretty impressive way to fight. Probably involving either manipulating her with Master Chief, or just finding yet another Forerunner superweapon, because Lord knows they just have fucking millions of them buried somewhere. Jeez.
It took you long enough.
And that was Halo 5 Guardians again! We're gonna see if there is a post-credits cutscene, because that's usually when all the legendary things happen. But I guess... Ah, boy. You know, to give credit, the last mission was a lot longer to go through on Legendary than it was on Heroic. And on Heroic, I finished that mission in like 25 minutes. On Legendary, it took me more about like an hour. Which is a big difference. Now, obviously, that's because I died a bunch. I probably could have saved a solid 20, 30 minutes if I hadn't died a bunch, but I guess if I had played the entire game on Legendary, like I ended up doing the Master Chief Collection, then it probably would have been more in line with what my playthrough of those were. Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 was like on Legendary, you know, that 10-hour mark. So I guess maybe in terms of length, it isn't so bad, but I still wish that there had been a few more missions. Again, we ended up spending so much time on St. Helios, and they built up this whole trying to stop the Covenant there, but they didn't even really do a great job of that because they could have used a couple more missions there where we were with the Arbiter, really trying to understand the fight. We never really got any follow-up with a lot of the stuff of the Covenant, especially because Joel and Dama died at the beginning of the game. So the Covenant just kind of ended up being this formless, nameless mass of, oh, they're there and they're just being annoying, we gotta go stop them. It would have been nice if there had been kind of an antagonist there, or like a real big main antagonist, another secondary elite leader, trying to seize control, and we stop him and then move on to trying to get to the Guardian and to Genesis and stuff. I really feel like there could have been a little bit more of a write-up, again, just because there's so many things that they started doing but didn't really follow up with. You know, like we have the female elite. We never see her. We never really have that touched on by any of the elites in the game either. And for as far as we know, she's the only female elite at all and through all of fucking history. At least in terms of what we've seen in the games. The whole thing with the Master Chief going rogue, that was something where yeah, I guess at that one part where we had a fist fight with Locke, they had a little bit of a disagreement. And he's like, you know, Locke's like, oh, she's our concern now. And the Master Chief is like hell she is. And then they have a fisty fight, and that is the complete end of that little plot line of, oh man, the Master Chief is going rogue. After that, it's like, okay, follow the Master Chief. And then we realize, oh shit, the Master Chief is just gonna have to realize that Cortana's kind of being a dickbag. We gotta stop that. There could have been more. There honestly could have been more. But for what there was, for what there is, I still think Halo 5 is relatively solid. So, good job on that. And let's see if there's anything in the after credits scene before I say anything else. Oh shit? Oh shit? Well, I guess there's a little legendary thing. It wasn't anything incredible, but oh my god, Cortana is just really fucked up. Now she has control of the Halo rings? Oh my god. What the hell is she up to? I don't know what the Halo 5 writer is on, but he really is like, fucking Cortana is gonna go all out on this. If she's gonna be a villain, she's gonna do everything she can. And she better be a damn formidable villain. She better, honestly. The fact that she was willing to trap the Master Chief shows that maybe she is completely going to be willing in Halo 6 to do really crazy things, and we're going to have to find some kind of way to stop Cortana without her being able to activate all the Halo rings, without her being able to sick her Guardians out to destroy things, although we don't really know much about the Guardians' weapon systems, if they even have weapon systems. We saw the penultimate Guardian, or at least I'm assuming that was the penultimate Guardian, launch out an EMP wave, but what if that's the only thing it can do? Right? Like, the Forerunners subjugated so many races that were probably not that technologically advanced that probably all they had to do was send out an EMP wave that disables everything. So, do they really have anything else? But with that said, why would you have a giant, massive super ship thing that only shoots out EMP waves? That'd be so. I guess the concussive blasts are something too, but I feel like that was more just like a warm-up to slip space rupturing rather than actually being an attack. But from what we've heard, I mean, it leveled cities, it left craters and shit, so I don't know. But I guess, there we go. Those are some of my follow-up thoughts on Halo 5. I probably have quite a few more, but this is still before the game has come out officially, so I haven't seen any other feedback for me to think of and be like, oh yeah, that was a thing that ended up happening. But once again, thank you guys for watching the Let's Play, and if you listen to me ramble on through all of the legendary level on the last one, thanks again for that too. So we're gonna end off here, and hopefully Halo 6 will come out in a timely manner, but they can take all the time they need, and that needs to be something that needs to be big, huge, epic. Because they did originally say they wanted to do a second trilogy, but then eventually they were like, we're going to do a Halo saga. But Halo 6 is definitely going to have to be something that has a resolution. If they do another cliffhanger thing with Halo 6, I think that'd just be a really bad move. Unless they pull it off very well, but no, I want to stop Cortana. This was kind of like a big buildup of Cortana becoming a villain, and we need to do something about that. But once again, thanks for watching and listening. I will see you guys later.